If this had to be our last time talking, I would talk in slow motion. Stretch every word to its fullest potential, position my palate to practice, pausing prior to every pronunciation protruding from my speech. I would speak with a laser focus on prolonging our final speaking moment. I would take unnecessary deep breaths as a way to reset the clock on all the time we got. I will speak back to you at intervals, enunciate every syllable, do everything I can to make this the longest known discussion on any subject, transform conversations into conservations, preserve the words like dried fruit to save for later. I will savor phrases like a savior, the language, protect every statement and language in the labor of verbal engagement. And I would pray that the powers that be will never realize what I'm actually doing. But if they did, and told me that a few minutes more was all I would get, I will tell you this. You are God's child, made to be set free and run wild, so run while you still can. And stop asking God for things he created you to command. I will tell you to not change yourself just to fit the image that mirrors was popular around you, to not lose yourself again after all that work you did when you found you. I will tell you that you are worthy of the love that you've imagined in your mind, the magic you could find if you just tapped into what's inside. I will pray with you. And I would ask God to allow you to live the desires of your heart. And I would beg him to nudge you a little bit every time you forgot to share your art. Demand that you never forget to be big, no matter what anyone else did, that you go forward even when you're not knowing, that a giant's steps are not meant for tiptoeing, and that if you're going along with the crowd, then you've probably already sold out. And if you pick up the mic, you better speak your soul out, and God is not found in the perfect version of you, that he is more clearly seen in the beautiful ways that you keep working on you. I will remind you that a rose is no less a rose because of its thorns, and you are no less godly because of the generational curses you inherited when you were born. I want you to learn that self-love is not the same as self-indulgence. Feeling good to you doesn't mean it's good for you, and that's what's most important. You don't have to ask for permission for your mission, but if you don't stand in your position, you will always feel like something is missing. I will tell you that when people talk to you, listen with intention. Be careful with what's trending because it can change in an instant. And I want you to pray for wisdom to see intent and read often. Don't ever purchase, knock off knowledge or discuss people. Instead, discuss your beautiful ideas. Don't spend so much time caving into your fears. I want you to embrace the unknown. Write more poems, sing more songs out loud, and damn the crowd. Look in the mirror and tell yourself every day that you make me proud. Love yourself while you still have the energy to. And I want you to cut off anyone who wants to hurt you, that inner enemy too. I would end with a thank you, and that I'm grateful that I got a chance to love and embrace you. I would tell you to never stop climbing, even in the pits of hell. And that your love is a privilege, but the love from others is a privilege as well. I will hug you and say goodbye and whisper, live with no regrets, and tell you to play this every day so you will never forget.